Hey Alex, we heard you on team radio kind of not really understanding what happened on that final run. Can you just talk me through it?
Just on the edge basically. So same corner speed, same everything as the lap before, but just massive oversteer. So it's one of them things. It is tricky to drive on the edge, especially for us. Sometimes snaps like that don't really make sense, if I'm honest. So that's it. I think it would have been hard to get into Q2. I think our lap was looking like it could have gone through, at least for that half of the lap. But yeah, tricky. It was amazing how much less grip there was from FP3 into qualifying. I'm not sure if that's the same for everyone or just for us, but yeah, it was tricky out there.
I guess with the conditions getting much hotter, that might have affected things.
I think so. Yeah, exactly. So something for us to have a look at. And like you said, I think because it's hotter, the more you push, the hotter the tyres get. So yeah.
The pace of the car this weekend looks a bit tougher than in Austin. What was it like out there in qualifying?
Yeah, not great. We just haven't had pace all weekend, so frustrating.
We've seen a lot of drivers struggling with understeer. It was obviously much hotter in qualifying. Did that make things even trickier?
No, I just think we were slow all weekend. Just haven't been competitive since the beginning of the weekend, so not sure why.
Nicky, it looked really difficult out there to just keep the car pretty stable. What was it like from inside the cockpit?
Yeah, I think today's been tricky. I mean, the cars felt a mess in FP1, which is quite surprising, specifically for this track, as FP1 is notoriously always a poor one here with how dusty it is. So, yeah, FP3 felt like a step backwards for whatever reason, and in qualifying another step backwards. So, yeah, really not ideal. We had some issues on the second set of tires, which didn't help. I mean, I think I could have improved my lap time still a few tenths quite easily, but yeah, we were losing quite a lot of power for various reasons. So yeah, it just wasn't to be.
So how are you feeling about tomorrow? Expecting a long afternoon?
Yeah, I mean, the expectations coming into the weekend kind of lined up with what we were thinking. I mean, we knew this was going to be a very difficult track. Seeing more positive before qualifying, so it's a bit of a surprise. I don't think they were able to make a step into qualifying, but yeah, it's gone backwards. So I think the race, I mean, it will be tricky for sure, but that's what we have.